Today on Big Frank's World, we're going to take a look at my process of doing patched hats using engraved hat patches. I've had a few people ask me about how I do these and how my setup is with my hat press, and so we're going to take a look at that real quick. All right, so here's my setup. This is a V4 hat press. They're literally $169, I think, at Amazon. I think I paid $149 some time back. I know they've gone up a little. So, but the key thing for this, and people ask me all the time, is this pillow right here. So I made that. They're super simple. This one's actually made out of this is a Teflon sheet that I bought on Amazon, but you can just make it out of regular something made out of cotton, something that doesn't melt like polyester or something. So make it out of cotton, or if you have one of these, this is fine. And then I used some upholstery foam inside, and all I did was build up the middle of this here. That's what you need for these hats. These particular hats are Auto 112s. Same as the Richardson 112, same as the Yupung 112s. So they're all the same hat. They're a medium height trucker hat. So, and you need something on the bottom. Here's the deal, man. You don't need to spend $1,800 or $1,900 on a IQ360. Are they nice? Apparently, yes. I'll never know because I'm not spending that money. This was 1/10 the price of that. I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hats on this. Well, a few hundred hats on this. You just got to get it set up correctly with the right pressure here, the right temperature, and make sure you use good adhesive. Most of the time I use Lone Star, and I've had really good luck with it. And I do make the patches with my laser. So I've got all the patches over here. You really can't see them. I got a whole, well, maybe you can. Big pile of patches here. I got to do 48 of these hats. And then I have some, what they call slouch beanies. So beanies that are longer. I have some of those to make. I have 36 of those to make. So I'm gonna get these all done. I've already done a couple dozen hats. And I've got 2 dozen more, and then I got all the beanies to do left. So I'm just going to take you through the process of how I do it. I'm sure there's other processes, but this works for me. It's reasonably quick. And so what I do is I take the little cardboard out of there. I get this on here. Okay, I got to get it straight. I want to get it. What I do is I want to get it at the front of this platen. So I'll pull it forward, kind of get it even there. Make sure that seam is in the middle. Push down on that. Make sure that that's square, okay? The deal is, the reason why I use that pillow is because if you don't, it makes dents up here and creases, okay? You don't want dents and creases. So what I always do is my normal press is 300 degrees for 60 seconds, but I preheat the bottom. This does not have a bottom platen, heated platen. So, again, you don't need it. So, go down for about 20 seconds or so. You can go longer, doesn't make any difference, but 20 seconds seems to be about enough. I've pulled the backing off of the patches so the adhesive is showing. I'll let this go down to about 40 seconds. Or thereabouts. Again, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference as long as you go 20 seconds or so. Okay, pull up on this. Make sure everything's straight, no creases. So since that's heated, let me get my glasses on here. What I do is I set this on here where I want it, and I give it a little push just for a couple seconds with my thumb. What that does is it makes it stay there, okay? Then I take this silicone cloth, and I've got it notched, So it goes over the brim, the bill, put it on there, close it. We're gonna let it go 60 seconds. So while that's working, while that's getting done, I grab another hat, I pull the cardboard out of it, set it aside, make sure that everything's good with the hat. If there's a little, like this has got a little tiny thread sticking out, we'll clip that off. So it's got this little black fuzz on it. I just hit it with a roller, make sure everything's off of it. Hat looks good. Still waiting for this. Another 22 seconds left. So really simple process, not a ton of money. Like again, this press works. People say, oh, it's no good, it doesn't work. It works. You just got to do a little work to it. Again, it's a tenth of the price of, say, the IQ 180 and all those, which is a double heated platen. Kind of cool. Now, let me get through this and I'll tell you something else. Okay, 60 seconds up. Take that out of there. Hat looks good. I'm going to set it aside for just a second. Going to put another hat in. Get it where I want it. Make sure everything looks good. Go 20 seconds. Now I'm going to take this out. I'm going to look it over, make sure everything's good. Looks like it's on there good. Make sure there's nothing on there. Nope, one little spot there. Okay, no thread sticking out. If there is a thread sticking out, I like to go over them, pull them off, or hit them with the little scissors. And now I'm going to set that aside. That hat is done. Okay, so see, you got no creases. Everything looks good. I went more than 20 seconds. That's okay. Not a big deal. Everything's straight there. Gonna get that on there. Get it where I want it. Push it down for a couple seconds so it stays. Oops. See, now I could see where it looked a little crooked to me, so that looks better. And we're just starting the process over again. We're gonna go 60 seconds. So really easy, right? I got a dozen hats sitting here, ready to go. Pull that off, take the cardboard out, and that one's ready to go. And we'll just wait till that is 60 seconds. So I was going to tell you something else, and I'm not sure what it was. But anyway, the most important thing with this press is you got to have that pillow. Either make one, I think you can buy them now on Amazon, and the pressure. Once you get the pressure set, don't screw with it. Leave it alone. Make sure that it gets all the creases and everything out. That's the two biggest things with this press. And you know, doing the hats, not a big deal. I can do a couple dozen in an hour, real easy. Usually have the radio on. I don't want to do it now because I'll get a copyright infringement, but run the radio or turn the TV on. This is my work area. So yeah, it works really well. Again, coming up to 60 seconds, it's going to beep. Take that off, pull that out, set it aside. Now see, there's a little bit of a crease there from the factory, but the preheat will take that out. Get that situated where I want it. Usually press a little pressure there, make sure everything's straight. 20-second press. Now go back and look at this hat. Patch looks good, no creases. Little thread there. Everything looks good, and set it aside. All right, that's my basic process. The guys were having some questions about the pillow, the little pillow deal there. Sorry about the noise. The little pillow there, and the Viver press. Again, it all works. It works really well. So. Just like that. All right, I'll be back with you here in a second. All right, while I got you here, I wanted to show you one other thing. So I have these slouch beanies, they call them. They are 100% acrylic, so you got to be a little bit careful with them. when you heat them. So what I do on these is I do a 15-second preheat at 275, and then I do a 45-second heat at 275. And it's just a little bit less time and a little bit less heat. So still using the same settings. I did reduce the pressure 1 full turn, so that helps a little bit, keeps it from getting too awfully wrinkled, because they do want to wrinkle up, but when they're on your head you don't see them, and you don't see the wrinkles anyway. So got the I got the beanie in here. What I'm doing is I'm putting this edge of this beanie right at the front of the platen. Going to run down for about 15 seconds. So when this gets to 30, I'll pop it up. And then, so all the wrinkles out, everything's good. I like these don't get cuffed. So I like these patches about 1 inch from the bottom of the beanie. And again, I'm just holding that on there so it doesn't flop around. Got it straight. Put my silicone cover on, and then down for 45 seconds. And you'll see when they come out, they're a little wrinkly looking, and they do have a bit of the platen mark on them, but that will come out after you wear them for a while and after you wash them. So it could probably go a little less pressure, but the deal is these are going to get washed, so you gotta get that adhesive going on through. Now the last ones of these I got, they were double thickness, they were thicker, but now they're thinner, and of course they're more money. So I guess it is what it is. You have to kind of adapt a little bit. So almost there. Pull that off, and as you can see, works out good. Okay, there's a little bit of a platen mark there, but that will come out when you wear them. Okay. Okay, we got that hat and beanie order done, and everything went good. So if you have any questions on any of that, please leave comments down below, and we'll take care of that for you. If you're interested in some hats, beanies, or anything laser engraved, get a hold of us, and we'll take care of you. We do all kinds of stuff. So thanks for stopping by. If you wouldn't mind, we'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. That will help us out a bunch and allow us to do more how-to videos. All right, thanks again.